At a fundamental level, the way mental health is delivered across the world is broken.
We don't have spaces where we can work through our mental health issues, our negative self-talk, and just figure out how to challenge some of these beliefs that we have.
You think of it as a spectrum of need. We use a phrase internally saying it's meditation on one end and medication on the other, but there is a missing middle. 60-70% of the people, they often need help in talking about what is bothering them, feeling heard, having issues with sleep, living with chronic disease.
And in the absence of this space, many of us have to decompensate so much that they end up having to need clinical intervention, which is why we have a mental health crisis in the world.
So this is where WISA comes in, and that is the starting point of the engagement. So the WISA platform has 3 components to it. So the first component is an AI conversational agent, an AI chatbot, which is the anonymous safe space you want to go to at 3 in the morning when there's nobody else to talk to. The second layer of the solution then is, depending on what you're looking for. If it's self-help, then there's an access to an entire library of self-help techniques. So we have more than 150 evidence-based exercises. And then the third layer is the more advanced support, where you are escalated to human support, either through clinical psychologists or therapists and coaches staffed by WISA. Or when we work with large partners, providers, payers, employers, then it gets escalated into an ecosystem of support which they have set up on their own.
Specifically, solving for mental health came out of my own struggle with depression and feeling that I would fail, in fact, no matter what I did. We didn't know how much it was helping people. I think the first insight we got of the power of WISA was a 13-year-old girl wrote to us and said, I am depressed, I tried to commit suicide. You're helping me hold on to myself, thank you. And that message changed her life.
During my time in the NHS, I've recommended WISA to a number of different types of users, as it's a very versatile app. One such case comes to mind where a young person came to see me because she was quite anxious. She was struggling in attending school because she was nervous about standing up in front of classes and making presentations. Interestingly, in the assessment, her mum really identified with those feelings and felt that she was quite an anxious person as well. In the end, both mother and daughter used the WISA app for a period of time. The young person learnt various skills that she could implement at school to help get her through some of those anxious situations. And mum really benefited from understanding more about how her body feels when she becomes anxious and what that looks like for her.
If you look at Singapore data, for example, about 17% of our years lived with disability is due to mental health conditions. And this is quite commonly found in places around the world. And in this day of computing, it's quite natural to start to think about intelligent tools. You could even say emotionally sensitive tools. And I think a tool like WISA, borders on being emotionally sensitive. We view the WISA as a member of an ecosystem of resources. And our role is to transform healthcare by working on new kinds of approaches to some of the underserved problems and the problems that can most benefit people in Singapore and elsewhere.
For the employer, it all starts with setup. We just ask them 3 questions. What is the escalation paths, where if somebody is needing more advanced help, where does it go to? Typically, it's the EAP provider. When you're doing analytics, which cohorts do you want that to cover? So do you want to cover different cities? Do you want to cover different teams, different types of teams, different functions? We will be able to tell the employer, what are your employees feeling? You have that data on a day-to-day basis, which gives you that emotional pulse check of your populations. And the third is we give them branding. So this can actually become a solution which is offered by the employer to the employees. So it's WISA by your employer. And then there is an entire launch process. So we do a lot of email-based campaigns, sometimes in some cases SMS-based campaigns. And the entire integration configuration process is really quick. So I'll give you an example. So we were working with this large multinational corporation who had operations in 53 countries. And we did the whole branding, escalation paths, cohort definition, and launch in 3 weeks.
WISA is DCB 0129 compliant, which is basically a really fancy way of saying that WISA complies with NHS digital safety standards. My role is to review all of the content that WISA puts out to users to ensure that it doesn't create a risk for the users. We then document all of that and keep a clinical safety management file together that gets reviewed regularly. Our clinical safety case means that we're able to be one of the highest scoring apps on ORCA, which is the Organisation for Review of Care and Health Apps, for our clinical assurance.
We want to take Wiser to 50 million people. And we want to work with institutions, large enterprises, people like large public health agencies, large providers, large payers and insurers, and employers to reach these people, people who need help, who are not being served by the kind of systems which are in place today.
Can we have our users feel confident that they can manage their own mental health? Can we do this in a way that anybody, anywhere can get access to it, no matter where in the world, no matter how good or bad their healthcare system is?
The service has a human support element which is staffed by Wiser staff. We are building networks of qualified therapists in each country, and we want people to help us in building those networks out. We are working with payers and insurance companies which again have millions of members, and creating solutions which can then give them the ability to offer population-wide support. So I think these are the partnerships which will help us get to that 50 million number, and the next 3 years will be critical.